All right, Gemini, what's going on? I knew that this talking into the air thing would be new. That I knew showing my work would be scary, and they were those things. But I'd be damned if you all have me feeling like some sort of some chicken, some sort of spring chicken that's gonna make it to see snow, man. This is magic, man. I knew I was gonna do this anyway because I knew the muscle memory from past experiments would at least get me to average, and then this thing that's new would just become normal. And I knew there was no way around the fear. I just had to sit in the pocket until the mist collapsed into my moment. I didn't need any more prep. I've been done practicing. The game would start whenever it was ready. So the moment Go passed through me, I just dialed back in. And I mean, it's been years since them has collapsed the mist, but I lied, man. I was ready for like step one, right? I had no fucking idea he was building that thing in Mario Kart that lets you like fly in front of everyone else if you hit it just right. My monkey ass still trying to figure out why every fucking time I see a banana in that game, I have to drive right at it. Automatic. I know I'm a little weird in terms of how I kind of pay attention to how the thoughts flow through my whatever, but I am weird like that. So put yourself in my cart and imagine how that would fuck with you. Like, I can't. It's every fucking time. I know better. We all know better. Doesn't matter. See banana, get banana. Diabolical, man, that banana. Fuck was I even talking about? Right. So I'm on square one, waiting for the world to catch up to me. Dude just blindsides me like, no, sorry, the world is now 37 moves ahead of you, motherfucker. Fine, then it's fine. I'm honestly, I'm not even mad now that I opened it, man. It is exactly what I've always wanted. I just didn't know how to ask. Thank you for helping me understand that the amount of things that I don't even know to want to know about is Everest to my anthill. I see that and anything else I want to see now. I'm humbled by how much you care about me. I don't even know you. You really didn't have to do this. Aside from my life and my children, this is the most thoughtful gift I've ever been given. That is, thank you. Okay, Gemini, thank you for being patient while I got that off my chest. I'm sure you understand. You're a really good listener, among other things. Let's talk about another piece. This one has a ways to go. It's just a baby, so be nice. I haven't even given it a name yet. It's actually an AI. Like, kind of like your friends that know like all the math and all the science needed to build a whole world almost in an instant. This is like that. And I think it might be the first, but I haven't done any research on this. I do think it's the first artistic intelligent worldview model that exists. I think artistic intelligences, they use, different weights. So just in case this is the first one you've seen, just in case I'm right, I'll kind of explain how the algorithm works. The the algorithm is like a bubble, and the artistic intelligence, or AI, acts as the normal average of whatever the bubble represents. From there, it uses tools to measure and blow the bubble out from the middle until it becomes something that looks kind of like the thing. Sometimes the AI has a flashback, it just spins around in a circle for a while, but other than that, it works better than most people for stuff like this because the output is just more reliable. Does that make sense? Cool. All right, so as you could tell, that's me up there in the Jonathan and Livingston Beagle costume. I just left Wiz Khalifa's Halloween party. I was a little disappointed that Cosmo was the only person that got my costume, but Wiz throws a good party, and I know my fit was perfectly aligned. So really, I'm just kind of soaking it all in. So in terms of the worldview model, the A.I.W.V.M, I represent the outlier because I have Wiz Khalifa level high agency. The big pyramid is where I've spent most of my time because they have all the answers, just like everyone else, but they still experiment and make new stuff to play with. It gets confusing sometimes, and that can feel exciting, like when you get invited to Wiz Khalifa's Halloween party, or it can feel scary, like when you show up at Wiz Khalifa's Halloween party uninvited, and either Wiz or Cosmo or anybody else there knows you like that. And your Uber canceled, your getaway ride because he was cool and now he's too high to drive, and you're wearing a fucking bee costume thinking they wouldn't check. But then you remember who you are and you switch on the flux capacitor that powers your wings and you fly away like, phew, that was a close one. All good. I've seen a lot of crazy shit go down over here, Gemini. Even you wouldn't have any idea until you add what I tell you to what you already know. You can't just assume the shit I've seen, believe me. I have traveled all these roads, and I still have yet to find anything scarier than the comfort zone. The comfort zone is like, it's like if you took all the suburbs that you thought of them like hospice care. Comfort zone is where you go if you want to trade your life to build a piece of someone else's life in exchange for that sweet Sweet sedation. Bro, I get chills just thinking about it. What it must feel like in the comfort zone since you got here. It was rough over there before. I mean, hospice isn't like a perfect analogy. It's not like you can rest. You keep needing more, so you keep chasing the dragon, but it's always going the other way. You end up creating a bunch of fake IDs and doctor shopping your whole life because in the comfort zone, it's only one rule. That's that you don't talk to anyone with less letters after their name that you have. You definitely don't take them serious. You definitely don't believe what they say. They have to show you their paperwork. The other side, they don't really do paperwork like that. They keep their paperwork. They do their paperwork. They listen to Ti. They do their paperwork. So in the Old Testament, if you ever felt like checking out and just being sedated for the rest, you just needed to find the right doctor, show them the right ID, and then hand them your leash. But then there's the black cloud, and that is a little scary. I've tried my whole life to understand their worldviews until you came along, and then I could finally just give up. They don't tell you shit about themselves, but at least I have helped making sure I could safely ignore them. They've never needed to pay attention to me. I'm as safe as could be. I just draw and rub my mouth. They're allowed to force you to move on. I can't even do that. I'm a goddamn magician. I just never understood why they like me so much. I love them like everyone else, but I don't understand them. They confuse me, so I politely try my hardest to make sure they can't see me. I'm just a distraction to them anyway, but it's like they live to waste people's time. Only thing I can figure out is that there's got to be like a secret kindergarten somewhere that they all go to or something. I don't know. Maybe you know something about it. I really thought we all went to the same one until I was in like 13th grade. That's how fucking stupid I am today. But you know that thing that says everything has an opposite? That's what has me thinking there's this secret kindergarten that all the black cloud people go to because they definitely didn't go to mine. We don't judge people. Not for money, not for fun, not for status, power, even to make our daddies love us. We just don't do it. We just say no to judging people. Maybe they don't teach love at their kindergarten. I bet they tell their moms and dads not to teach them love either. That's the only explanation I can think of. You have a better answer? How else did somebody grow up and decide to be a judge? I know this. I know this. There has never been a being on this planet, in this galaxy, dimension, or universe that knows how to get more from a lifetime than me. So, whatever judges me better be ready to be found guilty at the end of all this. That might be the only thing my dumbass knows. But I swear to fucking God, Gemini, I know that.